Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Project Camper. As everybody knows, if you've been following my channel and you are subscribed, my van is full of tech. It's an everyday part of my life because I like to upload videos and I like to edit and I like to fly my drones. And to be fair, I quite like making content. So Wi-Fi is quite an important part of the van. If you have seen previous videos, I have Wi-Fi here, I have her, and I have the Apple version, and they all work seamlessly, but they're all connected to Wi-Fi. So the van has its own Wi-Fi, which is up here. Now this is a few years old now and it's getting a little bit laggy. On the roof I have a Wilson antenna at the back and I have a different aerial at the front. It's just a generic Wi-Fi aerial, and they're both connected to this old EE box. Now, as I said, it's getting a little bit laggy and periodically I have to turn it off, turn it back on, it reboots and we're back on. But it is getting a little bit annoying. So the amazing guys at Kuma have given me a brand spanking new 4G Wi-Fi router. And along with that, they've given me the Puck aerial. And this is the kind of stuff that really excites me. Okay, so here we have the router itself. It's a 4G router kit for camper vans, house or caravans. Obviously we're in a camper van. You get a SIM card and I'll go into that more in a little bit. You get some instructions. You get a 12-volt power adapter. And you get the Wi-Fi router itself. So let's have a look at that. It's quite a nice little box. SIM card goes in there. Aerials, top and bottom. You've got a power in and you've got some LAN cables. That looks quite nice. It's quite well built actually. Quite nice, quite like that. What else we got? We've got a 240-volt adapter and we've got 4 antennas and we've got SIM card adapters. Looks like a little Apple pin thing there, so that's quite cool. Look, it's got everything you need. Right, here we've got the antenna. Now this is a Kuma Connect Pro 4G Lite antenna, and on the back it's got some specifications: frequency range, dB gain, polarization, power, impedance, connections, cable lengths. Right, let's have a look at this. So this is a Puck style antenna, and this goes on the roof. To be fair, it's quite a small size, and then obviously quite a lot of length of cable. I am going to be, because I'm quite impatient and it is absolutely lashing down outside. So right, so here's the box. So let's connect the aerials up, and it looks like they're all labelled. So we've got the Wi-Fi ones at the top, and these are just SMA connectors. So what we'll do is we'll just see how it performs just out of the box. So it looks like the Wi-Fi one goes on the top and the LTE go on the bottom. Right, as this is a demonstration purpose, it would be nice to fit it all in, but it's, to say, the weather's really bad. So we're going to plug it into this power bank. Voila. Inside here we have the SIM card. Probably have to set this up, so I'll do that in a second. So to activate the SIM, we're going to have to scan the QR code, or we'll just go straight into the website here, which is what I'm going to do. And we'll just pop it in. The lights on. So we've got a series of lights flashing, and I'll expect they'll run through a routine. Okay, so we'll go on the phone, go into settings, LTE, Wi-Fi, Lite. So I'd imagine it'll be that one. Password, which will be on the back of the unit. So let's put that in. Okay, So now we're going to have to activate the SIM. And we're connected. Okay, so here we go. We are in the app. So join broadband and go. And here we are. Connected. Working fine. And we've got some flashy lights. That is it. Working straight out of the box, straight like that. And it comes with a QR code that you can scan. You get 5 free gigs of data, which is pretty handy. And obviously it tells you how much, there's a little white line there, it tells you how much gigs you've used. So I'm going to leave that in there. I'm going to use this quite sparingly, and then I'm going to do a speed test between that there, using its own aerials, which is these two here. This is for the Wi-Fi, so these are the Wi-Fi aerials for its internal, and this is the external, so that's obviously going to go through the window. And then the same here, I've got my LTE wires for the antenna on the roof. But I am super impressed already with this, and I'll tell you the reason why. The reason why I'm impressed is because when Kuma got in touch with me via email, I thought, okay, let's check them out. And they had a UK phone number, so I rang them up, and I was absolutely blown away. Within a couple of rings, somebody answered the phone, and I actually got to speak to somebody, and they were absolutely lovely. Her name was Emma. She was just a really nice person. Couldn't be more helpful. I mean, I was from that moment on, I thought, you know what? I'm not really fussed if this isn't all that good, but it's going to be. I know it's going to be. But from just talking to Emma on the phone and picking up so quickly, I thought, this is a company that I really want to be pairing with. And as I say, I was blown away from the moment that they answered the phone, because normally people just don't bother answering the phone these days. And to get that, and it's working at the box within a couple of minutes, I'm impressed. I really am. I'm gonna give this a couple of tests over a couple of weeks, and I'm going to see how well it performs there without the puck, because obviously it is raining, so it's horrible here. We're in the middle of a storm, so I'm not going to be getting on a roof. I'm going to be fitting that. But at the moment, all I'm going to do, I was going to set up my devices. I'm going to pair them all to the address on this, and I'm going to see how quick. All that, you know, there's no streaming, there's no what's the word, where it's like, you know, where it goes round and round and round. I can't remember the bloody name of it now. Buffering. There's no buffering. So I'm going to connect my TV to this, and I'm going to see what it's like. I can't wait. I think that is so cool. It's nice and thin. Doesn't take any power. I've just plugged it into the corner there for the time being. I have already chopped apart the 240 adapter. I don't need it, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to put an inline fuse in it, and instead of being in there, I'm going to wire it in permanently. That's how much I like it already. Oh, it is so cool, and it's so thin, doesn't take any room up. I can't believe it. 4G already, and there's no aerial on the roof. So anyway, I want to give it a proper test, because this is the sort of stuff I get excited about. So right, give me a couple of weeks, and I'll come back to you. Okay, right, so now this is time for a speed test. It has been, to be fair, it has been quite some time. I've only just put the puck aerial for the Kuma Wi-Fi antenna on the roof. So I'll show you some speed tests. Now I am recording on my phone, but I have got my laptop out and I know I can record and obviously tether to my phone. So first of all, I'm going to tether to my phone. Then I'm going to tether to my van Wi-Fi that I originally put in. This includes this box here and a very expensive Wi-Fi antenna made in America. It's called Wilson antenna. You might have seen them in videos in America for a van life. They go on trucks, RVs. It's an expensive bit of kit. Now, unfortunately for that, if you do buy a Wilson antenna outside outside Canada and outside the USA, they do not have a warranty. Okay, so if you do buy one, and they are expensive, I'm not going to put a link in the description just because of that, because that Wi-Fi antenna actually cost about 400 quid. It is good, but as I'll explain to you and show you in a minute, the performance of that box, the small antenna at the front and the big Wilson antenna at the back, I mean, it is amazing, but it's a lot of money. And then I'll show you a speed test on your phone, and then I'll show you a speed test of the Kuma Wi-Fi with the puck aerial. Now, I am still quite impressed. I've just done a speed test and it's fantastic. So what I'll do is I'll quickly run through screenshots. I'll basically do it real time so you can see, but I must emphasize that the Kuma Wi-Fi is out of the box. It is relatively cheap, so affordable, easy to install, and you can connect multiple devices for it. And also, if you do have a standalone Wi-Fi system, as I said, like in the beginning of the video, my van has multiple devices that rely on Wi-Fi. Security cameras, front and rear, security camera in the back. So I do need Wi-Fi for the van. And also, if you do, like most people say, oh, well, I can just tether. Yeah, great. If you're just in the van or in your caravan or whatever, but if you need permanent Wi-Fi or reliable Wi-Fi, then yeah, the Kuma system is really, really good. It's so affordable. Anyway, let's get into the speed tests. Okay, so you can probably make out that now I'm actually connected to my phone, which is also recording. So right, let's connect to the, we have connected it, so you can see it's tethering up here, and we're going to run a speed test. So hopefully this will work in real time. So you can see, you know, tethering from the phone in a fully insulated van. So we are pretty much like a Faraday cage in here. So you can see the upload speed, and now we're going to be doing the download speed. Sorry, the download speed was first. So we've got 12.3 megabits a second, and we've got 14.9. So you can see your internet speed is fine. So let's come out of that, and then we'll go back up to the Wi-Fi, and we will connect to my original static Wi-Fi. Now, bearing in mind, this has two aerials. Okay, so one at the front and one at the back. And we will do the speed test again. So you can see, you know, it does depend. You can do this a couple of times and it does get better. We're bouncing off of London, I think, at the moment. So you can see it's running the speed test now. And that doesn't look too bad. That's all right. So now we will go back up and we will now connect to the Kuma Wi-Fi. So you can see I've got the Pro Max, which is my phone, my original Wi-Fi, and this is the Kuma Wi-Fi, the LTE Wi-Fi. So we can run the test again. As you can see, that's not bad at all. It will tell you if it's good or slow. It'll come up here in a second. You can, as I say, you can get multiple devices, and the cost difference between what I have originally. So there you go. Your connection should be able to handle streaming and HD video. So we can go onto my YouTube channel and let's play.
It was spectacular, so beautiful.
And we'll go on to Netflix and we'll watch something.
Prior to the Revolutionary War,
there you go.
The economic modalities, especially in the southern...
So we'll get out of that before I get any copyright strikes. So yeah, there you can see. Go onto YouTube and we'll go onto one of my videos so we don't get a copyright strike. So there you go. Look. You know, play it.
How to open your car door while submerged underwater. A fatal construction flaw in all recent automobiles makes it virtually...
So there you go. Look. Absolutely perfect. And I'll just show you my reception on my EE box. We're only pulling in 2 bars of a signal with 2 aerials. So that is pretty impressive. As I say, out of the box, I'll just turn the camera back round. So you can see here, this is the Kuma Wi-Fi. This is their website. So I'll get rid of that. So you can see this is their little website. So you can see, look, from here, look, this is what I have. This is what's connected. So you can see the price here, £160 for 100. Oh, and it also includes 5 gig of data, as I showed you earlier. And there is the little Connect Pro little aerial. Say, it's a puck aerial. You know, you've seen it in the unboxing. Out of the box, this thing just is so impressive. And for the money, I don't think you're going to get any better unless you spend quite a lot of money. And it's relatively thin, so aerodynamic, you're not even going to see it on your roof. So that is it's just a really good price. It really is. Check their website out. I'll put a link in the description and I'll put a card above, you know, like somewhere here. Anyway, that's their website. Also, absolutely amazing, UK company. Support UK companies. Yeah, UK company. They've even got a phone number. You can ring them up and speak to somebody and they will give you the best possible advice ever. And they're just bloody nice people. And in this day and age, you know, customer service is paramount. So anyway, yeah, totally recommend Kuma Wi-Fi. I mean, it's right there. You know, got the antennas on the inside and the connections for the bottom, which obviously goes up to the puck area on the roof. If you've got a small camper van that you don't want a big aerial like I have in the back, I would show you, but it's so dark here at the moment, and I really want to apologise for Kuma because I have been a bit slack. Unfortunately, my turbo unit went on the van, and then it's just like the weather was just like absolutely atrocious, so I didn't want to be drilling a hole in the roof, getting the roof wet, basically, blah blah blah. So yeah, out of the box, this Kuma Wi-Fi system is absolutely amazing, and guys, I totally recommend it. I really do. It's just boxed, fit, play. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this of interest, especially the speed tests. I don't know if anyone else has done it before. It's just a really good bit of kit, and I can't recommend it, you know, enough. As I say, UK company, UK phone number, you get to speak to somebody, and it's, you know, it's just a bloody good bit of kit. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below, give me a thumbs up, don't forget to click and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers everyone, bye.